can't believe we're talking about younger people. We used to be younger people. I used to be the younger people.
What is this about you with no shirt on? I mean, that.
Wait, we're segueing from world problems to me with my shirt on.
Yeah,
Right.
because you said we used to be young, but I'm telling you, you're like Benson Booning it out there. I mean, I didn't want to say how old you are because why you?
No, it's okay. It's on the internet. You can't escape that anymore.
Know. But really, it's incredible.
Well, dude, you too. I mean, when I thought of guys in the 70s, as a kid, I thought some hunched over guy with a giant belly and loafers
because
and
it
on
did
his way
used
out.
to be that. Another thing that has changed a lot. Things change a lot.
Yeah.
You know? And that is I agree. My father, when he was 20 years younger than I am now, was much more
sedentary
inert.
On his way out.
We would go out to the driveway if I was shooting baskets, and he would like 2 steps, and then one like hook shot. Oh, and
I gotta go in.
He always had a bad back, and it's like it just didn't even cross their mind to like work out.
Yeah.
I remember him he wasn't obese, but I don't remember him exercising. Their exercise was smoking cigarettes.
No, I know. I don't either. None of my parents did. And
how do you keep the weight off? Cigarettes. How does anybody keep the weight off?
Cuts down your appetite. You don't want to eat quite as much.
No, cigarettes.
Yeah, and they're good for you. My doctor, he smokes himself. He's in an ad.
You can't eat when you're smoking.
Yeah.
Although I've seen people do it.
I think for guys like us, the greatest
generation.
But the greatest benefit has been the awareness of what keeps you healthy and how you can stay vital in later years.
Of course.
If I can use that word, later years. But it's that information wasn't available, and honestly, they looked at their parents. I mean, I remember my parents saying, "Yeah, when you're 30 or 40, you get your teeth removed and you get false teeth." There was no other option. That was their view of the world.
Right.
Right.
So right. Exactly. Yeah. Right. They made those kind of concessions.
Right.
And I concur with you when you say later years, but I mean, let's be honest, we're not in the earlier years.
No, we are not. But I'm okay with it.
But I feel like with AI,
we'll live forever.
Well, they could
Come on, live forever. AI live forever.
They could start a second round of us.
Yeah.
Which is in the past has always been accomplished by having children. You have a mini you. It's not really you. The problem with that is that here's what I think is the greatest tragedy in all of human life is that you spend all this time and energy and pain and effort to like keep making this thing better. This brain in your head.
It goes with you.
And then because the body can't sustain it, you're throwing out this. I say to people all the time, like, wouldn't you rather be 30? I'd rather be physically 30, but if I had to make the choice, I still would be the age I am now because I don't want that stupid thing in my head that caused me so much pain and made so many bad decisions. And so, like, I actually wouldn't make the trade.
Right.
But it's just such a waste to have accumulated all this knowledge and experience, and you get nicer and you get more accepting. All this working toward positive, and then
6 feet in the ground.
Throw it in the trash because the fucking prostate gave out or whatever.
Right. It's crazy. They
will look back in 200 years and go, that is so barbaric. And we could be having Isaac Newton here now.
Yeah.
But we just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, 25, 30, they were pretty much done, back in the old days.
No, that's not true.
Well,
in different times of history, I mean, the Greek playwrights they were all 90 when they died because Greece,
Ramses II,
healthy Mediterranean diet, olive oil, sunshine. I mean, they were lucky.
But they didn't write it down so that we could follow it.
What do you mean?
Well, they didn't say this is how we're living this long.
Well, we can guess. There was no pollution.
Absolutely not.
There was no Snickers bars. Right.
No additives.
This is what it is. We're talking about 500 BC.
Yeah.
Okay. Their life was just healthy unless it wasn't. They
Well,
were
you could
just
die from a toothache,
or a splinter.
Right.
But their immune systems were probably crazy strong. So when they did get a splinter, no, they didn't take antibiotics. Their body
The
just
body
took
took care of it.
Yeah. I mean, not always. Then you get to the Middle Ages, and yes, they were living in much worse what?
Oh my God. There was Rome, and then there was living in fucking huts, and it all went to shit.
It all went to shit, and there was also 2 horrible plagues.
Mm-hmm.
It was really the same bacillus.
Yes.
Bacillus, it's
I know it too.
the right name for it because it's like, I don't know, but it was the plague of Justinian in the 6th century, and then it came back as the Black Death, the bubonic plague. 1347 it started, and it just, wiped out half of Europe.
Yeah.
And Europe didn't recover that population for 400 or 500 years.
And probably fucked them up here.
Yeah, it also had benefits. It also kind of ended the Middle Ages.
Yeah. Which needed to end. Well, fucked up with that.
Hey,
and that honestly,
you gotta kill half the population to make an omelet. I've always said that.
I know, but it really did end the feudal system.
Yes, it did.
And that was,
did.
that was a major break.
Yes, there was definitely a labor shortage. When you kill half the people, there was definitely a labor shortage. And they also lost a little bit of faith.
And the ones who would guard them, yeah.
Yes. I mean, of course, because they were so in the dark about what causing this plague.
Wouldn't that have been scary? I mean, we know what it's like because of fucking COVID, the beginnings of COVID, where we washed our bags from the grocery store, right?
Again, kids, I'm telling you, you were born at a really good time. Really good. I know we have a lot of problems, but trust me, they did not have Grubhub for Chaucer. They starved. I mean, even before the Black Death, which started in 1347, Europe had just experienced in the earlier part of the century, and again, for superstitious people, maybe the 1300s, they would read something into that. Apollo 13, I don't know, but the 1300s were the worst century ever. And in the early part of the century, there was a horrible, just over-rain. It killed all the crops for like 10 years.
What is this now?
Like from 1315 to 1325, it just rained way too much. There was a little ice age,
Mini ice age,
We have global warming for sure, right. And we also just have climate change. Does just sometimes happen.
But they didn't have heaters and air conditioning, and so they had to suffer.
I'm telling you, we live in a great time with all the shit.
And I don't think in 100 years they're going to look back and go, well, those poor fuckers. I think they're going to go, how amazing that must have been.
About us?
About us.
Well, we did die, and they're going to not do that. And so they're going to, I think there's going to be...
That'd be amazing. I mean, if they could really pull that off.
I think they will pull that off.
Really?
I think they will.
Can we stay alive long enough till that happens?
That's our goal. Some of us with our shirt off. But I'm not going to let that go.
No.
No, it's what I was just saying about they will see this as the big tragedy, that the brain, that's got to be preserved because it has all the knowledge, and this passing it on to the next generation, it's doing it in a leaky bucket. I mean, you're doing it, but most of it is, I mean, when you think, I never had kids, but when you think about what you have to start over with, like I have all this knowledge, and now here's a 2-year-old, and it's just like, sky is blue. Okay, I just never could go through that. I just give me the kid when he's already 20 and a genius, and maybe I'll talk to him.
Right.
But I just can't go through sky blue. I just can't.
I get that. We just had a granddaughter, actually, and we're probably starting at the sky is blue.
Of course.
But we're more enamored with, oh my God, this little beautiful creature, in our life. But I worry, because I thought we wouldn't have to worry about the future, but I think shit is coming down in our lifetime. And I think I worry about my kids, and I worry about my kids' kids.